Hello and welcome to A Cup of Conversation, once again on BRT Television. My name is Jan Ghazi and this week we are talking about sport. I have a young gentleman with me. His name is Umar Abdulaziz and he's actually originally from Pakistan. His family is from Pakistan, but they are a very well-known family in Lefkosha. His father is the famous artist and walker, Ahmed Abdulaziz, and it's a great pleasure to have Umar here in the studio. We'll be talking about his life, his sport, and his association with kickboxing. So a very interesting program lined up for us today on BRT. First of all, Umar, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now, your father is very well known amongst our community.
Yes.
Ahmed Abdulaziz. I'm sure many people who have driven around the island have seen him walking.
Yeah, of course.
Walking from Lefkosha to Guinea, Lefkosha to Gazi Mausa, everywhere.
All of the cities and all of the country is just finished up.
So you are very lucky to have a great dad like him.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a great guy. So Umar, let's find out more about you. Now, as I said at the beginning, your family is originally from Pakistan, is that right?
Yeah, of course.
And then your father and mother moved here?
Yeah, in 1991 as a family, when I was 3 years old, we moved here for permanently. And since 1991, we settled down over here. And like nearly whole my life, I was just raised up in the island.
And I have to say, I know that your father's Turkish is good and his English and everything as well, but when I heard you on the phone, literally a few minutes before the program started, your Turkish is better than mine, because obviously you studied here, you went through schooling here, didn't you? What school did you go to when you were younger? What primary school?
Well, I've started like a primary school and also like a nursery school from here.
Yeah.
And also I've finished that, graduated from Haydarpaşa Commercial Lise as accounting.
Yeah.
And after that, I did my bachelor's in like a BA, like a bachelor's in business administration, and from Guinea American University. And after that, you know, that military training, we just finished up. Yeah. And after that, after working on several places, I decided to, okay, I have one golden in hand. So what can I do is, I can move on. So I decided to establish a organization or like association. So I decided this, and after that, after my decision, this started like as a journey, as a new adventure. And I'm playing that role since 3 years on that.
Fantastic. Let's go back a bit now then, to the beginning. So you did a BA in business administration. Yeah. Here at Guinea American University, you said?
Yeah, Guinea American University.
Right, so you never studied abroad, you never went away to study for a while, you always here?
No, abroad.
But you have a fantastic American accent.
Thank you.
And like I said, you speak fantastic Turkish. And so, aside from business, which is what you're doing now in a way, because you are running your own sports company, how did you get involved with sport? How did kickboxing start for you?
Well, for a sudden, and like in 2007, I started as a sports for this kickboxing.
Here in North Cyprus, yeah?
Yeah, in North Cyprus I started. And then after time to time I raised up because of that kickboxing is a kind of a martial arts. So you like going through like a belts. So when I become a black belt, I just passed that exam, that assistant trainer. And I was stated there. And 2013, there was organized by our kickboxing federation of our North Cyprus Kickboxing Federation, that they organized the World Championship over here. That is our kickboxing federation is a member of ISCA World Federation. And ISCA World Cup World Championship hold it over here in 2013. That was my last career match that I did over there. And after that, like as I said, I had a golden in my hand. So what I said, okay, that's my time going up. So I have to make it continue it, like it's a tradition for us. Because in martial arts, you know that you started and after some time you wanted that, okay, some followers should come up to take your seat to cover up more than go. Yeah. So in 2016, I just decided, and my honorable father also just back up me My family back up me. And so we started 2016 as a club, a small like a association. And now, wow, I can say wow, and I can going through.
So 2016 was when you established the Aziz Spor Derneği
Yes.
under your name.
Yeah.
Is that because your surname is Abdulaziz?
Family surname, but the shorter.
Yeah, shorter
Yeah,
version. And Aziz is a nice name as well. I mean, you know, it's a Turkish name as well. It means saint, so it's a good.
Of course.
It's a good name to have,
Yeah.
Umar. So why did you want to start up your own federation or your own dernek, your own association? Because you know there are, you know, it's very difficult, isn't it, to be your own boss?
It is difficult, but the same thing my family also said me. You are not a new person.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's a mindset. It's a mindset. Some people just adjusted like an 8 to 5 working out and taking a salary, and that's it. But the thing is, it's because of me that I've just not set my mind on that position. So I said, okay, I have a goal in my hand. So what can I do with that? So I've just decided, okay, let's go through the business and including what I like. So when you two elements are combined in that, it's become a fantastic that I'm running until now.
Yeah, you sound very happy, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I've just let no regrets. Yeah, this is business, and this is like it's a martial arts and sports business. So lots of sacrifice. You need it because you're on the front line. And being a president of the club and being a head trainer of a club, it's a very big deal. Like, yeah, I was started like in 2016 when I was like a 27, 28 years old. And suddenly I become a president of an association. And, you know, just time to time when you start to run for your business and on your feet you start to run for the business, you understand that how big mountain you are climbing.
Yeah.
And now on the peak, I said, yeah, now we are deserving this. So we are going on that.
I want to go back to, again, I like to talk about the beginnings. So you began kickboxing yourself and you went through all the grades, all the belts until black belt.
Yeah, of course.
And I know that martial arts is very popular amongst young men and women. Girls and boys do this sport. I mean, my son, he does a bit of Wing Chun.
Yeah.
Which is newly established in the Kyrenia area in Guinea.
Yeah.
But, you know, kickboxing is very, very popular, especially in Turkey as well. I feel, I can see a lot of people, you know, enjoying the martial arts. A lot of people are a fan of martial arts.
It's very sad to, explain that today's world and the situations lead that the people just learn that the martial arts for defense.
Yeah.
Like their usual life. But when you look at the positive thing, in negative to positive, like everybody thinks that the martial arts, or as you said, that the kickboxing is a famous, like they see that the marketing side, like on the TVs, like a violence and a hitting hard, going up, but nobody shows that. Come on, this is martial arts. So let's have a philosophy, let's have a patience, let's have a time to take, and respect in that. So the many people can't understand this. So it's a very big crush of that, the psychological effects. So, but another way when you look, the martial arts gives you like, okay, enjoying, whether we have I have customers like coming for sports, but only for learning kickboxing. Because when you do kickboxing or any kind of martial arts, it's a natural, like a fitness given you. Like you have to use your legs, you have to use your body, and when you move it, do some attack or defense, you have to move all of your body and use your body. So it means a natural fitness given up. That's why I'm up.
It's quite difficult, actually, isn't it? Really, it's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah.
There are many rules, many things that you have to be very disciplined.
Of course.
And you have to know all the moves and what to do.
Of course, it like our general planning when we do, whether it's a 7 years old kid, or whether it's a 35 years old man or woman, no problem. But the least time I give anyone who came up, just the first question I asked that, okay, what do you want from me? Like sports, learning, or just to psychologically learn that the philosophy of a martial art. So whether in these three options, I give them 1 year to understand this, what you're learning. Because it takes at least 1 year to what you are doing. Because that 1 year, we are teaching that what you are doing. After 1 year, you understand and make it, involve it, and improve it by yourself. Like you are learning something like a maths. You are learning first you're learning that the numbers, then subtract and plus, minus, you're learning that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that. But yeah, it takes at least 1 year to understand what you are doing.
So here we have the Aziz Sport Deni,
Yeah.
which is based in Lefkoşa.
Yep.
In the Küçükçaymaklı area of the
Yeah,
capital?
in Küçükçaymaklı area. We are just a backside of Jumbo hypermarket.
Right.
And it's Atılgan Öğrenci Yurdu, that's its basis. We have a very big influence, but very small area of training center.
Right.
But yes, it's effective.
It's effective, that's good.
Yeah.
So how many children or how many students do you have coming to the...
Like at least if you're asking for it from since we started 2016, it's more than 400.
Yeah.
Like
have passed through.
Yeah, it started, and I want to thank all of them that it was like a 9 years old kid. Recently, we have a tournament in Gazimagusa. Like on a Sunday, it was a kickboxing third league. We have a league also, and also Ahmet Sami Topcan is a memorial tournament. And I have 4 players over there, and one of them is just a flash player. He's going for unbreakable record. Is it like at least 5 matches? It's unbeaten, and it was become a first. And I have one 9 years old kid, like named Arda Domrul. His was a first match, and he just won that match as a technical knockout. And it was a very big thing. And continuously, like we have child groups, we have group timings, and the elders generally they comes like as a privates, like a one-on-one training or 2, as he knows, or 2 training. Like elders, we take it as a privately.
So how often, Umar, do you have, let's say your 9-year-old kid you were talking about just now, so he would come to you, what, once a week, twice a week for training?
3 days in a week.
3 days a week?
Yeah, 3 days
That's
in
quite
a week.
intense.
Yeah, group timings, we have it.
Yeah.
Like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 to 7. We have it like
2 hours every day?
Yeah, group timings.
Wow.
Like that group timings contains like from 7 years old until the 18 years old. Every kind of age between that range.
Yeah.
And after that, after 18 years old, that elder groups come up, we take them as a privately one-on-one training.
One-to-one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What age would you say would be a good age to start something like kickboxing or any martial art? If someone's watching now and they want to start, they have an interest, would it be good for a younger child of 7, 8, 9? Or, you know, is there an age at all? Or anyone can do it? At any age?
My answer will be not usual answer for you, but the thing is, any age who comes to me is a potential champion for me. Like, it's I can say that even like if even 8 years old kid come to me, or otherwise it comes at 35 years old man coming to me, or woman, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a new something that you have to make. So I would just concentrate on definitely 100%. Okay, this is my job to make you. Okay, yeah, okay. Some circumstances coming up, healthcare, something, it can be happen. Like high blood pressure, or maybe some broken up. Okay, maybe he's doing it as a sports, but the thing is you have to give them because they are asking.
Yeah.
They are there because of that. So my answer is for that is every new person, no matter what age, is potential new champion for me. So
That's
I act
good.
like them.
And do you get any girls as well coming in?
Yeah,
Is it boys and girls?
of course. We
Men
have
and women?
in group timings we have like now newcomers. I have 4 girls over there. It's one of them is Maryam Arslan. She is. I can definitely, literally say that she's on fire, and she's getting ready for ring matches next year. She is 15 years old, and she is, I think, is more than 2 years of my student now, and she's getting ready for ring matches for next year, for like international matches. Hopefully, we'll just make it up. And I have her elder sister, Ayten Arslan. She is also very fantastic going on, but her aim is like a trainer's side,
Right.
like as a,
To teach others.
yeah, I'm going up this, but
Yeah.
they both going. And also I have a Yıldız Achilova also. She's coming, newcomer. She is coming up. She has a time,
Yeah.
but hopefully if she don't quit and give up, she will be very good on that.
Excellent. Sounds great.
Yeah, we are looking everybody like for martial arts. Okay, it's a lonely sports. Okay, it's not a team sports. But the thing is, as much as you do, you progress. We say them that okay, slow progress is better than the no progress.
Of course.
So, yeah, it doesn't mean that you are going in a 1 year like a world championship. No, but maybe in 3 months, maybe in 2 years. But in the end, if you don't give up,
You'll get there.
definitely on there. That's the thing.
Some people might say, oh, you know, martial arts and the name kickboxing,
Yeah.
like boxing, oh, you know, is it dangerous? Is it thing? But give us a bit of an idea about kickboxing. I mean, obviously, it speaks for itself.
Yeah,
You're boxing, but, you know, you're using your legs.
You know, Mr. John, it's that, like, what can I say is, that taboo is everyday challenge for us.
It's a challenge. It must
It's
be,
everyday
yeah.
challenge. You know that, especially that kids, like 9 years old until 15, the kids, and also that women and the girls, like families. What they say is violence and that. Say, okay, this is the thing, that this is martial arts. We are not teaching them like hit someone or just doing them. We are teaching them, first of all, philosophy of that, why you are learning this. And after that, you're starting to learning this. But the thing is, we have some standards. If someone doesn't understand that, we just leave him alone until he understand or she understand it. Because if we continue on it, he never understand what he's doing.
Yeah.
So first of all, mindset. We are looking at that. Yeah, people, you know, that observations and that, as I said, the marketing of that sports is like that. So what happened in the background, nobody sees.
Well, now we're seeing what's happening in the background. Thank you to you
Yeah,
for coming in
of course.
today. I know that you have a bit of an injury and that
Yeah.
you can't really show us too much, but can you show us a few moves here
Of
or,
course, if
you know,
you-
just
yeah.
out of interest? I know
show
that you are not
just,
very...
yeah. If I leave it over this,
put
like
that in your pocket.
Okay, what can I show is, like
A couple of basic moves
Yeah,
for
yeah,
us.
of course.
Yeah.
Like our standing generally like this. We are just playing up because we ribs. We have to we have a kicks over here.
Yeah.
So generally we have damaging over here and also inside outside because of the standards.
Yeah.
So we started like this, and this is the kick, and that balance we have to give. This is the main thing we have to give. That balance we start. That the balance and the defense, and also that.
Right.
That balance we have to take. That's the thing I can do
So
for
one
now.
of the things, okay, then that's okay, that's brilliant. So one of the first things you learn is about balance, and this is all very important. I mean,
It's a
for
very
all
big,
sports.
It can be affect that the potential winning game to the lose. It's a balance and patience, and also that your concentration on your target. So definitely some very important 3 elements on the match or on the training, whatever you on that.
Umar, do you think that around the island of Cyprus, there are a lot of groups like yours? Are there a lot of people practicing martial arts and kickboxing?
Yeah, of course.
You said recently you were there was a match in Gazimalsa, you said.
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
So do you go around the island, meet up with other groups? And
No. We, as a federation, our kickboxing federation, arranges every year we have a league matches.
Yeah.
Like we have a league tables, and around 10 clubs we have now.
Ah,
yeah,
that's a good number.
And also is keep more counting.
Yeah.
Next year maybe it will be like more than 13 or like this or 12. I don't know. Well, the thing is, in Nicosia we have, except my club, we have a total as a group like 5 clubs in only Nicosia, and keep counting and continuing improve. The thing is, we are very glad of that, because when I was a player, I would remember that we were like, you know, that simple word that given, very hard to make it up. And this martial art, like, okay, one side of a martial art is a kickboxing. We have millions of that.
Yeah.
Like a Muay Thai and everything, Jiu-Jitsu, Wing Chun.
Yeah.
Many martial arts, but I can say that like after 2012, the martial art names take a respect in the island.
Yeah.
Because before that, we're just, you know, that the sacrificing, we are nearly, as a psychologically dying to like demonstrate everybody, people, okay, now look, this is kickboxing, and this is boxing, and this is the things. But yeah, around only Nicosia we have more than 3 or 5 clubs, and also we have in Magosa 2 clubs over there, and Güzelyurt also, Gemigona we have, Iskele we have, and Girne we have.
Well, I mean, it looks like as if, as you said, lots of people are now interested in martial arts.
Yeah.
It's becoming popular. I think it's very good for people who want to be in a sport. You know, it's a one-to-one. It's not a team effort, really.
You know,
it's and you know, if you're a bit shy of being in a football team or a basketball team, but you want to do some sports, it's a good sport to give you a bit of confidence, isn't it?
Because, as I said, it's a lonely sport. So when you're in a ring, okay, you are alone.
Yeah.
Even if I'm his instructor or her instructor, okay, even I'm not in there. So every time whoever just getting ready for matches, so I'm keep telling them, hey, when you go inside of it, I will not be there.
Yeah.
So it's your show time, you will do your best. Yeah, I'm backside of giving a tactics, yelling at him, but the thing is, because of that match favor and on that moment, so he cannot hear me. 90% he cannot hear me.
Yeah.
So because of that favor of a kickboxing, that the people is like a kind of, yeah, okay, honestly, people like that violence. But when they come up to me, like any club, we have like a trainers are talking around and chit chat, and we have the same problem. Like everybody comes like watching the films and that one coming, and after 3 training, they just imagine that he will just holly up, kick and going up.
No, it's not like that.
It's not like that. So after that, they dream about that. But yeah, when you look at another side, as you said, that the kids or people who have like not have a self-confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, when they started, yeah, we are the evil of them. Definitely is an honest sentence.
Yeah.
We are evil of them. But after like 2 weeks or after a month, definitely you are right. We see the changes for that
Good change.
self-confidence coming up, and like you feel like that person was not breathing, but now he's breathing. So it's a very good feeling that you see that. That's the thing.
It sounds really good and very interesting, and I'm so glad that you've done so well that you've got your own sports association under the banner of the Kickboxing Federation.
Yeah, of course.
And if you want to find out more, I mean, if you see this T-shirt around, this is the Aziz's place, and you are on social media, aren't you, Aziz?
Yeah, we have a media team that manages our all social media. We are all on Facebook, Twitter, and
Under what name? What do we
also.
look up? What do we write?
You can
Aziz
find
Sport
out.
Derneği?
Yeah. Aziz Sport Derneği. We have a general group of a club, and we have also media like a Siyaslanlar Media, and same name on the Instagram also.
Right.
And you can find out like at least on a Twitter and also in a YouTube. We have it.
And what times is the association open, the federation open? I mean, when can if someone wanted to find you and come to you and see you?
Everybody generally find out us like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 to 7. We are definitely open over there, because rest of time is we are on just on duties.
On duty. Okay. So if you want to go, the best time is to go between 5 and 7.
5 to 7, definitely. A contact number anytime.
Fantastic. Well, Umar, thank you very much for coming in today.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. I'm very glad of being here and just chit-chat with you.
No, it's my pleasure. Thank you for taking the time out.
Thank you very much.
Good luck with all your students and with future tournaments, and we're training a young generation of martial artists.
Of course.
You know, these guys, everyone, girls, boys, of any age, can do this sport. It's good for self-confidence, good for keeping fit. And I mean, look at the physique of Umar Abdulaziz.
Thank you very much.
Umar, good luck with everything.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully we'll keep in touch and you can tell us more about how things go on in the future.
Definitely.
Hope to have you back in again soon.
Thank you.
And with that, we've come to the end of a couple of conversation for this week with Umar Abdulaziz and his federation, his association for kickboxing and sport. Until next week, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.